Welcome to a match of Starcraft 2, played by people that are way better than me. The map is Romanticide, landing in the upper left. One of the ever fan favorites. It is Byun. And the opponent warping into the bottom right in blue, wielding Protoss probes. It is Zoun. Beyond the master of micro. And Zoun, definitely no stranger to competition and championship level games at this point. Both of these names, very strong players if you're familiar with the Korean GSL circuit. I definitely think Byun is more well-known, more renowned, if you will, but he's been in a more of the forefront, I feel, for longer. Zoun not really making much of a strong debut that I can remember until last year, I believe is accurate. Opening up just now, probe coming across to do what probes love to do. You non-Protoss players, you know what I'm talking about here. Byun, though, luckily pulling an SCV very quickly to save that builder. Barracks is completed and is going to be a Marine first, actually, not a Reaper. Byun, how could you? Byun the Reaper man, letting me down. SCV slaps down that command center right in front of the probe. Audacity. Zoun just gonna let him get away with it though, putting up a natural of his own cybercore and second gas. Nothing looking strange or out of the ordinary here. I fully expect to see Byun go a more bio-centric build. Zoun, what are you doing? This probe, this is a shenanigans probe. Or just patrolling. False advertisement. False advertisement. Sorry everyone. Let you down. I let you down. Adept and Stalker probably preparing for the Reaper. I don't believe that Zoun saw it was a Marine come out of the barracks, so he was prepping for the Reaper, which is not coming. Third CC in a very nice hidden corner here for Byun, shooting for that economic game, the long haul. Single Adept coming up to poke, just checking for vision with the shade. Oh, he's got green. Byun with the clutch block, and then shooting his own depot. Apparently, the depot didn't respond fast enough for Byun. Even though that was a very quick save, the depot had to get shot just to be punished. Just a little smack upside the head. The supply depot head. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean. Blink is going to be the first tech choice for Zoun. I'm not at all surprised by that. He loves Blink Stalkers, and generally at this high level, players are good enough that Blink Stalkers can do wonders. Lord knows I would never try to make a bunch of things work with them. Third CC did finish, getting turned into an orbital and +1 weapons. Started very quickly. Byun doesn't even have a factory. Yeah, no factory. It's a classic 2-0-0 build. No factory, no starport. There's the factory. Good job, Byun. I'm impressed though. To go 4 minutes in the game on just 2 racks and a third CC, very economic opener. Warp Prism coming out of the Robo. Zoun just building up. Gateways, Warp Prism, Blink. Probably going to get aggressive, if I had to guess. I would wager all of those things lining up are going to be aggression. This should time out pretty well to where Blink is finishing right as the Warp Prism is getting into position across on Byun's side of the map, who has a lot of Marines, but not much else right now. And I'm a bit nervous. He is going to see the Warp Prism though. That's a nice, fortunate pickup. Marine gives his poor innocent life for the cause. follow the warp prism. Blinking some stalkers back. There's only 4 stalkers here. It's just a poke. It's not just a poke, ladies and gentlemen. 8 stalkers now total. Quick slaughter on the Marine. Byun instantly pulls the SCVs, blinks up into the main. The warp prism giving that high ground vision. He is going to beat the supply depot down. Killing off a few workers. Marines and Marauders not going to trade very well just yet. Stim finishes up, +1 finishes, and now those stalkers are in a bit of trouble. But Zoun doing the right thing. He's just blinking back. Byun stim that whole army. If he keeps stimming, that's a lot of damage. Medevacs are not here just yet. Warp Prism thinking about life. 3rd CC's in a bit of trouble though. Is he gonna get it? He gets it! Holy moly! Zoun! How many stalkers did he lose for that? He's lost 4 total to stop the 3rd CC, which was really quite pivotal in Byun's build. He sacrificed a lot to get that so early. Byunker, the bunker, quickly killed off. Pylon in the bottom of the map, not doing much. Warp Prism going around to the main. Meanwhile, some stalkers left outside. Did Byun restart the 3rd CC? Not yet. It does not look like it just yet. He's under fire. He's under pressure. He wants to get it up, though. Warp Prism artfully dodging the scan. Just going to drop off a few stalkers in the main. Will have an opportunity to get some SCVs here, though. 5 SCVs, 6 in total. 7 and blinks back. Warp Prism with the nice pickup. Comes out losing nothing. Cancels the 3rd CC yet again. Byun trying to get something done on the other side of the map, though. He did send out the medevacs, forcing a recall and a battery overcharge. With a blink forward, he got 1 medevac and kills off quite a few army units at the loss of 17 probes, though. That was a good decision by Byun, a good way to get back into the game here. Both players trying to just take a few bites out of each other. They are even on workers right now, 45 to 45. I'm going to have to give the advantage to Byun with that, though. 1-1 is finished, and 1-1 is not even in sight on the table yet for Zoun. Despite having a forge, he has a forge. Just one forge, but he's not researching anything with it. Byun, he did get that 3rd CC restarted yet again. Zoun comfortably on his 3 bases with Colossus tech out now. Thermal Lance just about extended. Nice. Byun carefully moving some medevacs around. He might... Oh, well, there's a pylon here on the edge of the main, giving a decent amount of vision. And Byun's going to make his presence known at that outermost pylon that we saw earlier. I have to take it back. That pylon was not doing nothing. It was preemptive. That pylon saw the future. This is very close battle. I'm not quite sure who actually would have won there, because there's a lot of Marauders. Those stalkers evaporate very quickly, and just 1 Colossus is not enough to dominate a battle. Usually that number is around 3 to 4. Once you get 4 Colossi, it's a respectable number. The enemy has to kind of respond to that. They have to make Vikings. Beyond, you know, Marines and Marauders can walk. Byun, they don't have to just be flown everywhere. Observers and Scouting Zealot, not in the best of positions to scout this impending doom drop, I think is the only applicable term here. 5 medevacs in total. Oh, blinks forward, snipes 1 off for free. Oh, scans to see the 3rd. He does spot the Colossus, but the natural is safe. Lots of blink stalkers there. He is going to be safe for now. Navigating some forces on the left side, but Zoun already saw that with the Observer. +1 attack finishing now for Zoun. 2-2 did get started for Byun, but it is quite a bit behind 1-1. He really kind of lost a little bit of momentum with that upgrade advantage, having to deal with the defense of the third, and then the third again, and then the third again, after losing it a few times. Zoun slapping the fourth Nexus down. It looks like we're going to a relative late game, ladies and gentlemen. Scouting Zealots now moving across the map. Great spread of vision for Zoun. He's keeping an eye for these fourth bases. He wants to know what base is Byun expanding to. Zealot evaporated. You didn't know Zealots were liquid, but he just evaporated like one. Marines and Marauders, high DPS. Bit of a glass cannon build, though. Against forces like Colossi, Disruptors, and Storm. Whew. Oh, man. Any Diamond Terran out there knows the pain of dealing with Storm. Widow Mines on the field. I like this. I like the positioning, using them as scouts in this relatively quiet game. Not much happening, honestly. Vikings out now. Ghosts. Both players just going up the tech. We have Disruptors. We're getting a Dark Shrine. Wherever it is. There it is. Even the Dark Shrine is well cloaked. It's actually about the same width as a pylon warping in. Another Scouting Zealot evaporated, but Zoun now knows where the army is. Archons being made. Scouting Marine sent out. Observers in a lovely spot here. Single Marine tries to melee a Zealot. He does not have a knife on the edge of that rifle, though. Zealot going to completely slice and dice. Ghosts in play now. DT Blink is on the way. I have been zoomed out for a very long time. I'm sorry if that annoyed anybody at all. I find it much more useful. Disruptor shots. Not going to connect though. Byun saw that in time with the scan, was able to back up. When he spots the DT. He knows now. DTs are on the field, and that Zoun was trying to sneak them by. Try and hide them a little bit. DT Blink is a fair ways off. Charge lots going forward. One going to get isolated and picked off. The sick bunch of the herd. Meanwhile, Zoun just kind of avoiding it. Zoun pushing up into the ramp of the third. Byun's not turning around. He's going for it. I guess we're base trading. Alright, Byun launching the attack into the third. Zoun in the natural and the third at the same time. Command center destroyed. Nexus destroyed. The SCV count is going up incredibly. The workers killed for both sides now. Depots raised, but that is not going to matter here. Vikings offering emotional support in this battle. Zoun's on the production of the Terran. Disruptor shots connect with way too many workers. DT's warped in to help this, but a quick EMP going to take care of that. Stalkers and Zealots, can they get the planetary? It's so close. Oh, it's so close. Tension. He gets it. Zoun taking out the planetary. Bio ravaging the main. Protoss ravaging the main. More command centers burning and falling. Explosions on both sides. Zoun's fourth is completely untouched though. More command centers falling. Are there any left? 0. We have 0 command centers in play. There are 4 barracks lifted to the edge of the map. Beyond cleaning up the forces in the main, there's a single pylon there that might actually come into play with all of these structures being destroyed. Disruptor shots connect to buildings, the most evasive of targets. Byun has not rebuilt their base and is being revealed. That's what happens when there's no command centers in play. Nexus destroyed, 4th base evaporated, Blink Stalkers harassing barracks from the sky. Nexus made at Byun's 3rd. I feel like it's really going to boil down to the workers that are left. Byun has 7 workers, and there's 6 right there in the main. That's not enough, guys. Snipe on the Zealot. Single probe escapes back out into the map. Widow mine there. There's a few Protoss buildings here, which they seem like they're safe for now. The army's now pushing back out onto the map. I'm definitely liking Zoun's army, though. Between Disruptors and Colossi, this is a brutally efficient army. Vikings connecting to Colossi. Blink forward, Disruptor shots in all directions. Terran army is looking evaporated. But the Vikings land and completely disprove my statement. Thank you, Byun. Disruptors and Blinkstalkers on the retreat. Now, it's looking like Byun's in it. He picked up Vikings. He picked up the landed Vikings to save them from the Disruptor shots. So Byun's army is looking better right now, based solely on micro. The Disruptors are good. Blink forward. He picks up Vikings. Look at the juggle. Oh my word. Dodging the Disruptor shots beautifully. Pick up into the medevacs. There's not much here, though. One Marauder and 1 Viking. Yet the last Stalker, though, it's just probes and Disruptors. Byun has 0 supply depots, though. He needs some way to make units. Or does he? Look at this. Oh. Marauder, Viking, micro combo, the pickup. He's getting the Disruptors. Shots are going out. Zealots are warped in, though. He gets another Disruptor and backs out. He has no way to heal the Viking, though. Oh, close pickup. He gets his workers making supply depots. He's going to be able to make some bio units with that, though. He needs to make a command center, I feel, though. He's stopping the mining, though. This is important. Zoun has the probes, but he's not able to use them. Pick up before the charge lots can connect. Byun doing a masterful job here. Oh my goodness, it's so close. I feel like Zoun is in the better position, but Byun is just playing his heart out. It is so great to watch. Oh, Marine comes out at a very bad time here. Blink Stalkers get the last Viking. Can they get the Marauder? They do. They get the Marauder. GG is called. Holy moly. That heated up very quickly. Zoun taking the game just from the sense of taking less damage, I feel, though. That was a heck of a base trade. Both players microing their hearts out. I have to give another shout out to Byun microing the juggle. Marauder and landed Viking up into the medevac just to avoid the Disruptor hits, to avoid charge lock connections. Great to watch. Absolutely great stuff. In the end, though, Zoun does take the GG after a heck of a battle. Coming out of the base trade, making his new base in Byun's 3rd location, and then just weathering the assault. He had more probes, he had some production set up, and was able to get restarted more quickly. If you enjoyed the game, please be sure to let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, I hope that you have a great day.